So this morning I'm working on a little bunny drawing, and this was actually a special request from a friend of mine, so I was very happy and excited to get to work on this. And so the point that I'm at right now, you can see that I did the undersketch in blue just very quickly to get the outline and proportions. And I've started shading, and this section I've used the smudge stick on so it's nice and even. And the rest of that you can see is just the rough pencil. So basically after I put that pencil in, I go over it with the smudge stick and even it out. Right, so I'm going to do this for the whole picture, and in 1 second we'll go back to the reference shot so we can take a closer look at that. Right, what a cute little guy. Okay, and so this is actually our reference shot, and you can see that he's I think it's a he, is a darker gray color, and then there are some highlights like in here and in the ear and around the eye, so I'm going to pay attention to that. But the other thing I wanted to share as an example is this Boba Fett drawing I did. So you can see on top that it's colored in, but it's not really, it doesn't really look as good as the bottom one. And the only difference is that this has more layers of color in it on the bottom, right? So it's sort of important to keep working on a drawing and adding different layers. So that's what I'm going to do with the bunny. So for example, let's take a look. He's got some darker areas, for example, on this little part of his ear. So I could go back in here after I've blended sort of the base layer and add that darker color in, right? So that's what I'm going to do for the whole drawing. After I get sort of a base color down, I'm going to go back and say, okay, well, this section is darker, this section is lighter. And by sort of working back and forth like that, it's going to make the drawing look a lot better. So I'm going to continue working on this and just getting down the base color and shading it. And then at the very end, I'm going to add some watercolors around it and add a little heart bubble. So that's going to be the next video, and I'm going to keep working.